This is another follow-up video on how to upload or import books inside your Xteink X4, and there are several ways that you can do this, and today I will just break down step by step on each one of them. Let's get right into it. One of the main ways to load books into your X4 is through the manual SD card import. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put this to sleep and remove our SD card. And of course you can use any SD card reader. If you buy any of your Xteink X4, I'm pretty sure they provided a SD card reader. You can use this to connect to your computer. So once you've connected your SD card to your computer, it will come out just as this, and this is your SD card. And if you have any downloads of any EPUB, then you can just drag it right here and it should import easily, straightforward, like so. And let's go back to the X4 and see how it looks like. And connect your SD card back to your device. And let's switch it on. Go inside your files, and there you go. You have the book right there. So it will index. If you go to settings, there are different options that you can choose. For example, the font is too big because right now it's in extra large font size. So if you click that, you can see that you can have small, medium, large, extra large, and maybe let's try small and see how that one looks. Let it load a little bit, and the font is a lot smaller. And if you kind of prefer to have it on the landscape mode, you can also change that in the settings as well. Right here, change it to landscape, counterclockwise, inverted, landscape, counterclockwise, portrait. So if you try landscape counterclockwise, and you have your book like that. So you can change pages and read whichever orientation you prefer. So having this Crosspoint firmware is a lot easier than the original firmware, because personally I don't really have to use the conversion website anymore for XTC, and I could just go to my settings and apply whichever I prefer. I'm not really that sticky when it comes to different types of settings that I prefer when reading, but these are just the simple and straightforward changes that you can do once you have your ebook inside your SD card. So let's move on to the next method. The next method that you can use is through your X4 itself. They have this file transfer option. If you click inside, there is two options, which is join a network or create a hotspot. But for today's video, we'll be doing the join network, so you do need a Wi-Fi for this. So if you go inside, it will start scanning for Wi-Fi availability. You just have to choose whichever is your Wi-Fi options and log in from there. Once it's connected, you will come to this page where there is two options. First, you can do the URL website through your computer browser, or number two, you can use the QR code that you can scan with your phone. For this next method, we can go through the computer first, and you have to type in this IP address URL to your computer browser. So just type in the IP address that you see in your X4. And this is the website that you will come across. Just click File Manager, and you have access to your SD card files. You can either create new folder or you can also upload. So if you click upload, you have the option to choose files. And for example, I have this EPUB that I want to upload. Click open, we have it right here, and just click upload. So it'll take a while to upload, just wait for it to finish. And there you go, it's right here. So let's check back to the X4 and see how it looks like. And now we're back on our X4. To exit from here, just hold the exit button. And then let's go to our browse files. And we have our book right here. We go inside, it will index. Just wait a little while, and there you go. In our last method, we do have the QR code that you can scan with your phone. Now this one, I've tested it before making this video, but it is a little bit unstable. I think if you have a really strong Wi-Fi connection, it shouldn't be a problem, but let's try if I can do it this time around. Once you've scanned the QR code and it will come to this website, I'm just covering my IP address, but this is the main page, and inside here you can go through the file manager. As you can see, you have access to your files inside your SD card straight from your X4, and from here you can do several things. You can upload, and you can create new folders. So if you have a file inside your phone, you can definitely choose either is it a image or take a photo, or you can just go to your files folder or files app to upload any of your ebooks. So from here, you just select any of them. So make sure it is an EPUB or text format. And let me just try this one. Let's see if it works. So we click upload. So it will take a little bit longer, I feel. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see if this works or not. I'll give you an update in a little bit. I've waited a little bit longer, but it seems like it's still stuck in this loading page. But yeah, this is just one of the methods. Unfortunately for me, this phone method didn't work well. If you want to explore that option, you can check it out if it's working for you. So these are several ways that you can upload books inside your X4. I think the last method is not the most stable. You can give it a try. Maybe your Wi-Fi connection is a lot stronger and it works well for you, but unfortunately for me it wasn't working that well. So the first two methods is the way to go for me. If you need a step-by-step guide, I do have my Substack description below. You can read in there a lot more detailed information, and I hope that this comes in helpful for you, and enjoy your X4. Till then, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!